just a young man when I had my first real encounter with The Great Gatsby. I got out of reading it in high school, but ever since the first trailer was introduced and the release date was pushed back 5 months to be post-converted into 3D, I had been intrigued by the mystery surrounding the man who they call Gatsby. But was this just another man looking toward hope, or was there something truly great about Gatsby?
Ah, old sport. Your minute starts now.
Baz Luhrmann brings The Great Gatsby back to the big screen. Along for the ride, we have Tobey Maguire, Carey Mulligan, Joel Edgerton, and Leonardo DiCaprio. To begin, I want to say I've never read the book in its entirety. I'm working on it, but I think that's why I didn't find the film as bad as critics made it seem. You see, several people I've talked to who have read the book said the movie seemed long and boring, but I wasn't really bothered by the length, which is 2 hours and 22 minutes. My interest in the mystery surrounding Gatsby was kept throughout the film because I personally didn't know what was up with the Gatsby. Another thing critics may knock is the acting. Now, in my opinion, I thought the acting was pretty great. Each actor portrays their character in a sense of foreshadowing. The performances show what exactly would be that character's downfall in the end. What I think hurt the film for several people was Baz Luhrmann's style. You see, I didn't have too high of expectations for it because I knew he was directing it. And if you look at films such as Romeo and Juliet or Moulin Rouge, you get a sense of what he likes to bring to the story. Loud, overpowering sets and a lot of modernness to a rather classic story. Now, I will say this, the music in the film, I personally think, hurt it a lot. Here's why. There was too much Jay-Z and other modern stuff just thrown into random places that I felt I was at a high school prom rather than 1922 America. If they would have just used it wisely like they did in the trailers, I think it wouldn't have been that distracting. That or just set the movie during the 2000s where it would make sense.
Why, of course you can.
Now, you can also see this film in the third dimension, but that won't be necessary, old sport. And that's God's truth of how I felt about this film. Now, old sport, if you want to tell me your opinion, just email me at dpierce@k2knbc.com. With K2K News, I'm Daniel Pierce, letting you know before you go.